Alright, taking us live.
Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Live on Twitch, waiting on YouTube, as usual. Hello, ladies and gentlemen! Welcome back to the Mehvies. Today, we're finishing up the MCU's Phase 3.
Actually, there's one more.
What are you talking? Iron Boy's European Vacation? That movie doesn't exist. That's a Phase
Alex,
4 film. We don't have to watch that just yet.
Alex, Alex. Okay,
I know.
so let me. Okay, so we have Cheetle Machine and mm, and I already forgot
Kevin's
his
looking
name.
through Kevin's looking through the poster trying to find all the edits I've done.
Okay, so I forget. I already forget the previous actor who played Rhodey's name.
Terrence Howard.
Okay, we got Howard Terrence Machine, a Ed Deadpool, old J.K. Simmons, a plank of wood over Mar- over Miss Marvel's face. Wolverine's just drifting off into space. Falcon's probably going to try to save him. Ninja Slayer's on top of the Marvel Studios logo.
Yeah, I couldn't find a place to put him, so I just dropped him there.
This would be the most ambitious crossover of all time. And out I see Ratigan on Hulkbuster's shoulder.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you found Ratigan yet? He's in a place you wouldn't expect.
Why would you put
Ned,
him on Banner's shoulder?
I there wasn't anywhere else to put him. I usually put him on somebody's shoulder or on the ground, and there's no ground, so he had to go on somebody's shoulder. And it was either Banner or, well, Banner is technically on there twice. It was either gonna be Banner or Nebula.
Well, anyway,
You would not
let's get
believe
ready.
how difficult it was to color correct um Jonah Man's face and Ned. For some reason, their colors didn't want to play well with the rest of this. It's like the Cheadle was easy to edit in, but oh yeah, Deadpool too. Cheadle and Howard were easy to edit in, and so was Ratigan and Ninja Slayer. Wolverine I just kind of did whatever with, and Falcon didn't turn out the way I wanted him to, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
It's just a goofy little edit. But
We're set.
I
We're all
I
set,
take
ready
these
to go.
things. Yeah, I wind up taking these goofy little edits a little bit too seriously sometimes. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started now, assuming the video doesn't decide to freeze on us now. In 3, 2, 1.
So this movie came out 2 months after or Captain Karen's little adventure.
Yes, it also came out 3 days after my birthday. Oh, god fucking damn it. Okay, it froze again. Hang on.
Well, well,
At, at
30
least we're
seconds then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least we're only 30 seconds in, so now we can just pop it back and go back, and we're gonna go 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, this movie came out 2 months after Captain Marvel's movie.
Yeah, Captain Karen, I remember let's see.
Nice little continuity to Ant-Man
Ankle
having
bracelet as
Clint
well.
wear the ankle bracelet.
Yep. Good little bit of visual storytelling there. Because you need that shot of him doing that just to show you how he's showing her how to do it, but you also need it to show that he's wearing the ankle monitor as well. I do. Mayonnaise goes
Now
great on a hot
remember,
dog.
while now remember, while the Avengers were getting creamed by Thanos, Hawkeye was just off with his buddies playing tag.
Hey, that's good. You know, it would have been neat if she'd become the next Hawkeye instead of,
Bishop.
yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
there she goes.
Kate Bishop, character who was alright in the comics, but nobody fucking cares about in live action, because nobody watched the Hawkeye TV show.
So Hawkeye's family got dusted and left Hawkeye behind.
I wonder if anybody has done, like, a simultaneous edit of,
Somebody did,
okay, of all of the stuff that goes on during the snap.
and notice that a number of characters are missing.
Yep,
He has to keep in continuity with um with what happened with the snap.
yep, we see that, Sanctum Sanctorum is missing Doctor Strange. This is the first time the Marvel Studios logo has gone black that I can remember.
I like how Tony had bonded with Nebula.
Yeah, oh, god fucking damn it. My microphone has been twisting all day. Hey, there's a set screw in the little angle thing that holds it onto the stand. Yeah. I also like the detail of how the suit was so damaged during the battle with Thanos that the entire helmet hasn't been able to reform.
Yep.
And you can see
And Tony,
Tony's been out there long enough that he's starting to lose muscle tone too.
yep.
His body's
That's what
starting to
happens with
waste.
that's how atrophy works.
Oh yeah, no, I'm familiar with that. You know, those months of quarantine during the pandemic, recently when I was ill. I consume like 4,000 calories a day usually, and I was down to like 1,200 when I was sick, so you can imagine what that does to me.
Nebula, unlike Tony, doesn't need oxygen to survive.
Yeah, she is a well, cyborg. I was about to say robot, but that's
Yeah.
racist against cybernetic Americans. But yeah, I I love these little details. This is the kind of things that the Star Wars sequels didn't have. Of, you know, just scenes of the characters working on shit. They were always, oh yeah, I like that. Right here. Like, stuff like this. This is the kind, yeah. Oh man. Tony's, this reminds me of Montgomery Scott, where he was like, you know, I've gotten a reputation of being a miracle worker. I wanted to try and pull off another one, but everything's fucked and we're legitimately out of resources.
Yep.
Holy shit. Like, this is legitimately, it's amazing. This is some amazing acting from Robert Downey Jr. I think they
And yet that one idiot, yet that I wanted to show you stuff of. has said with
Was it?
each passing movie that RDJ is somehow, oh,
Was that
just is turning in a worse performance with each movie.
is that Marcus or was that somebody else?
Somebody else?
Oh, okay. Accolades received by Endgame. One Academy Award nomination. Not for Robert Downey Jr. Not for best performance for Robert Downey Jr. Or that's legitimately, this is another example of how fucked up the Academy is.
He's a guy called Roman from on this YouTube channel called RNS Entertainment,
Oh.
and he's made 2 videos. One, 5 things wrong with, Spider-Man: Homecoming trailer, and it's nothing you have ever brought up for criticism of
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah, oh, yeah, we've recently run into people who criticized X-Men 3 for things that didn't happen in the film. And I wound up defending.
They made you defend X-Men 3.
Yeah, like I hate it when people do shit like that. It's like okay, so films can have problems. We can all agree to that. Can we at least
He's
stick to
acknowledged
things that
what those
happen in the
problems.
Yeah, can we stick to things that happen in the film rather than like shit that you've made up?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Captain Plank has to save them all.
Yeah, I remember reading rumors back in the day because like I don't think there's ever gonna be a time in movie history where there's more speculation surrounding a film than Endgame.
The Which,
And
by the way,
people,
some people speculated why Endgame's runtime is so long was because Luis was gonna recap the entirety of the MCU beforehand.
that would have been, I would have appreciated that over the end
"Hey, look,
credits,
Steve
you know?
shaved." It must be the Endgame if Steve actually decided to shave.
Yep.
Is that because he did say he was gonna shave there. You know, I would have
Alan Silvestri knocked the score out of the
vastly
park on this.
yes, I would have vastly preferred it if, say, a man who is known for being I don't know what the word to describe it is. I think it was something along the lines of super were to save the day.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
assuming,
about right.
like, if we were to do like a DC Marvel crossover, I'd I'd definitely say it'd be a good idea to put Superman there.
Yeah, he would just show up in the space as the Hans Zimmer slash Tom Hulkenberg theme would
Oh,
play, and he would just
oh,
bring the Benatar down.
bring him home,
Oh, it's glad to
bring
know that it's great
him
to know that
home.
Rocket has a friend again.
Yep.
List of people that are gone.
Also, in that in that scene of Carol outside the Benatar, her hair was under a cap and her hair was animated as CGI. Why they couldn't have just used a wind machine? Ah, look at that! She can fucking act! You fucking hacks who made her movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got
Boy,
fucking
I
nothing.
Boy, I certainly hope that no future films forget that they have access to this stuff. I remember you and I had a conversation about this, because it sounds like he says stone, but had the, I had the script and the subtitles at hand.
Yeah. It was a, weird turn of phrase kinda deal.
Yeah.
Tony Tony, you don't wanna do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't take out the IV.
Look, it hurts to have that inside of your arm, I would know. Well,
Yeah, I was hospitalized for, heat exhaustion, or... Was that? Yeah, it was dehydration related to heat exhaustion, heat stroke. And, yeah, boy, I certainly
sit the
hope
fuck down, Tony.
no future movies or TV shows make this scene completely worthless. And to the people who say that, Cap and Tony weren't friends, the whole point of Civil War and this exchange here is that they were. This emotional exchange means nothing if they weren't friendly during the time between 2014 and 2016. Okay? You understand that? You fucking idiots.
Hey, look, hey, look, at that angle, she looks like she has an ass.
Clearly been doing some squats. Why are you not in your suit, by the way? Hey, what, like, why is she in civilian clothes? She should never be in civilian clothes. Look at that. Exposition coming from a character who has a reason to know what she does. That helps them narrow things down.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Also, I predicted something the second I saw Thor eating scene. People who have seen this movie know what I'm talking about.
The thing is, like, that just seems a little out of left field, but, eh.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So this scene right here doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense if Rhodey's a Skrull, by the way.
Yep. You can keep in mind Chris Hemsworth had thrown stealth insults her way, during an interview.
Yeah.
Oh, he, Don Cheadle, and Cullen Larson had.
Yeah, people don't tend to get along with her, apparently.
I can't see why.
Yeah, the guys who made her movie certainly fed into the actor ego kind of thing, you know? Oh yeah, I certainly
Yeah.
hope that nobody says that they've never seen a spaceship before in any future movies. Oh boy, that scene doesn't make any sense if Rhodey is a Skrull. See what if we get a close up of his reaction. Okay, no, never mind.
Notice she's not wearing her helmet or breathing
Yeah.
apparatus. And Steve's wearing his Winter Soldier outfit,
Mm-hmm.
or at least something similar to it.
Yeah, her hair is also CGI in this scene as well. Once more, wind machine, guys. I like the detail of the digicam on the War Machine suit. They didn't have to do that. It would have been fine if it was just silver, but it makes sense militarily.
This also is a nice little nod to the end of the Infinity Gauntlet comic, like where Thanos just
Yes.
retreated on a farm with his armor acting as like a sort of scarecrow. Considering he's used the stones twice now, you gotta imagine how bad his left arm got fucked up by
Oh yeah.
at this
Well, you
point.
can
And
you can
look,
see
he's
a
even limping.
yeah. I was gonna say you can see a little hint of that of him where he's just
Oh, his
ooh yeah.
oh,
Yeah, it looks
oh,
like that whole arm's been burnt up. You can see they're doing a really good job of not
oh,
showing.
oh, and
Oh yeah,
there's the
you can.
beeb. What was he cooking?
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, there's been a lot of discourse on the internet about the fruit. Just apparently he was making some sort of jam thing, but
Nice
uh,
little joint lock.
I like I like how they immediately go for the hand, and but Thanos isn't really using it the way he would if, well, we'll see.
Yeah, that's more his Winter Soldier outfit.
Yep. Hell, the old suit was completely shredded.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh. Well,
Genuinely, you can see a really like that is a really good bit of mocap on Rocket there. He's like, oh,
or I am a master of Karen, and I will call your manager.
that's not a bad rear naked choke, especially on somebody that size. Okay, there's another meme.
This movie is a fountain of memes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say, hey, they
I
cheated
am inevitable.
they cheated some of the angles a
There's
little
another
bit.
memes.
Yeah, on this. Yeah, they kind of cheated the angles a bit on Thanos' size because he was portrayed as a little bit bigger. But they did kind of have
Another
to. Oh yeah.
meme. And off with his head.
Good work with the purple blood too. Naturally, he would have purple blood. It makes more sense than certain green entities having red blood.
Wow. Oh, Thor's about to go get overweight.
Yeah, yeah, that.
How courteous of Nebula.
Mm-hmm. See, I have
I'm
some
off to
pro.
go stuff my face with cake. Lots and lots of cake. And now for the biggest cop out in cinema history.
Yeah, you guys could have gotten
5 years
years later.
later.
You could have gotten an entire mini-series
Out
worth
of
of
just
content out of that.
but no!
No, instead we got
5 whole years later.
instead we got Captain Plank.
This uh, this is so stupid. Sorry. Like,
Okay, hang on. Can we pause for a second? I'll be right back, but I don't want to do what we did with Infinity War.
so we're pausing.
Yeah, we're pausing at
All right.
2056. I'll be right back.
All right. I gotta do laundry, myself.
No, no. Mhm.
Hello, Sonic. We are in brief intermission. And while
Okay.
Alex is doing things,
All right then. Yeah, so I took a while to get the fix food. Mm. Can't wait to end. Mm. I'm out of curiosity, where you guys at right now? And
How was your day today?
Pretty average. Just did laundry. Playing, finishing up some games I haven't yet to finish. Decided to
Awesome.
in the middle of playing X8 again. And my experience so far is damn, I forgot how bad the backtracking was sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
dang.
as much as I love X8, it does not have good backtracking.
And also some of the levels suck are like mega gigavolt war gigavolt of sort. That stage sucks. Even I mean thankfully you don't have to find anything, but damn the stage sucks. But hey, it was good to see Vile again, now looking more like Boba Fett than ever. Like I'm surprised Capcom got away with that. Uh, better than that. Alright. How about you?
It's all right.
Alright. Let's see. Honestly, I'm only playing it to delay the inevitable return when I go back to Valorant 4. Is it October yet? Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, this is new.
Right, I'm back. I had to go move something outside. Okay,
Alrighty.
so 2050 is where
All
we
right.
were at. Hope that VLC doesn't freeze. And 3,
All right.
2, 1. And this is one of the directors of the film, Joe Russo, or is it Anthony?
I don't suppose anyone can screen share or
Oh, I
something.
thought I was already screen sharing. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, yes. Here we go. And he plays
Thank you.
the MCU's first openly gay character, apparently. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. And it was like,
Oh,
not.
boo.
Okay, so you're not
Yeah,
that
I
far
was
in
like,
the
Endgame's
movie.
gonna have the first openly gay character in it. And it was like who's it gonna be? It's like this guy. Like, oh.
Big whoop. So
Eh. I mean, does it
that's
matter?
my. No, it doesn't. Because every
Yeah.
time they say this, they treat it like it's a critical point in the movie when it's not.
Voltus
That's what they say about
Disney,
all damn things.
this is your fifth first openly gay character you've shown.
Honestly, that's the odds. It's always happens whenever they say something gay. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Now keep
Maybe
all
they
this,
think
Meanwhile, in
too
San
keep
much.
everything.
Francisco,
Keep everything here that Steve says in mind, because it's about to get. It's gonna. They're gonna trample on it by the end of the film, unfortunately.
hey, look, it's the. Hey, look, a rat.
It
A
was
rat of all things
one of the most
made it so
important
that
characters in film
That's the Splinter.
history.
That rat would
is
later go on
that
to become
fucking
Master
rat.
Splinter and train 4 mutant turtles.
Now, if anybody here is wondering
If only.
why the Pimtech is able to keep working
Hey man,
with
maybe
batteries after
there's a
5
chance.
years, it's Hank Pym. Shut the fuck up.
Literally.
Oh, how convenient.
Hey, look, Paul Rudd still hasn't aged.
Eh,
I fucking love the Infinity War and Endgame scores, but the Endgame score is better.
Yep.
yeah.
I like how he notices he's not where he's supposed to be, and he's like, Hope? Janet?
I mean,
Anybody?
I mean, hey, I'd
And
see
he
you guys
actually
get
had
to.
clothes on underneath that suit.
Huh? That must be like stuffy as
Oh
hell.
yeah,
I mean,
the
but,
the
like,
Ant-Man suit does go on. Well, the new Ant-Man suit does go on over clothes.
huh.
How nice of them to give Hank a little. Sorry, not Hank. Hank to give Scott a
Scott.
little cart there. Now, here's something. I don't. I don't
Lots of
fully
stuff,
believe.
Scott.
Yeah, I don't fully believe that the garbage would still be there after this long. But given how long some of the vehicles in my town have been broken down on the side of the
Nope.
road, oh boy, there's
You know
been
what? No, it is. Here's what it is. All the garbage truck drivers, they must have got blipped. So
yeah.
that's why all the garbage is good.
Also,
All the garbage people
also
got
they pointed
blipped.
out Stanley Liebert or ended up getting.
Yes, so
He was the
Stan Lee
man.
is on the is on
Oh,
here.
that hurts in hindsight. Oh, that hurts in hindsight. But yeah, this I mean, this is actually a pretty good scene.
And they actually built the fucking things.
Yeah.
Just something that they'll
Plus, it
have.
does.
Oh yeah, Scott's name is on there because he vanished.
Well, they thought he
All in the
died.
quantum realm, but
Yeah. Well, like
I mean, it
he's
would
still.
make sense. They think he would
this
be
kind
dead
of.
because remember,
And here we have a version of Cassie Lang, played by a completely different actress from what she'll be in another movie.
And
the
apparently, this
next
actress
time.
found out that she'd been recast when she saw the other actress was taking up the role in a Twitter announcement. Yeah. So yeah, this Cassie doesn't look anything like the next Cassie, but she does look
It does
like
look
young
look
Cassie.
old. Yeah, he does look really old compared to the other Cassie. I mean, new Cassie. That's what I will say. You guys, Paul Rudd can do serious moments.
Yep.
Ah, that's so heartwarming.
Now we've got a lot of silence going on here. I wonder how we could break it up.
Now, I don't believe it would take 5 years for her hair to grow out like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Okay then,
Oh,
Okoye.
Oh yeah, I wonder if that had
About
anything to
Okoye.
do with not Atlantis.
Oh, that it. This is just rocket. He's been through more than you.
Yeah, although somehow it didn't happen on, well, what's it called, Telecon? I've always just
Now
called
keep
What
it
do
in
you
mind.
mean?
Atlantis.
Now keep in mind the fact that uh, it's I'm trying to think.
Hmm,
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
It's all right.
Hmm.
They've been investigating Barton, and
Almost like
he's
we could
just
have had a
become
Hawkeye
an
TV
assassin
show out of all the things that he did during that 5-year time skip.
Instead, we
instead.
get the aftermath. Instead, we get
Yeah,
the aftermath.
instead we gotta end up focusing on him losing part of his hearing
Hmm. Yeah, I was
and
gonna.
losing a sense of competency, just to make Kate Bishop look good.
I remember when people were trying to cancel Jeremy Renner over making jokes about Hawkeye being partially deaf in the comics. Like somebody asked him, "Is Hawkeye supposed to be is Hawkeye supposed to be deaf in the uh in the movie?" And he said, "What?" People tried to cancel him over that
Uh,
joke.
eh, but hey, the good. Yeah, Dan
Yeah.
Cater's behaving. You knew that was a good joke.
Look on the bright side of life.
Doo doo, doo doo, doo doo,
Do-do,
doo doo doo.
do-do-do.
Keep in mind, we have seen in Monty Python's Life of Brian, so yes,
Yeah,
Alex does have a right to quote it.
Ah,
Oh, and we're disconnected again. This is gonna be another
Really?
one of... Well, we reconnected almost immediately, but this is probably going to be another one of those days where I just have to re-upload the,
Just keep. Yeah, you might as well
file.
just prep up re-uploading that.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
yeah.
It might have been, a good idea, if a certain Joss boss hadn't fucked things up in Age of Ultron. It might have been a good idea for these two to have their kid at this point in time. After the time skip, but
yeah,
so that we could
but
prepare
no.
for for the Young Avengers film that they so desperately want to fucking make, but don't have anywhere near the talent to.
Oh, and Alex, here's the progress report on the recent thing I had Ash do.
Ooh,
I posted on DMs.
ah, looks nice.
No,
How do you feel about Nightwing wearing something much closer to his new 52 outfit?
You know what? This is the first time I'll say that the new 52, anything from the new 52 looks legitimately decent. It's the Batfleck logo, oh yeah.
I made sure or tell Ash that and to make sure that as she has Batman a bit bulkier since last time she had done a Batman commission with most of his body present, and she made him a little too skinny.
Ah,
And yes, Selena is there as well. So, could you guess which two who, of this family is biologically related aside from Gordon and Barbara?
obviously, there's, the two guys who have the exact same hairdo.
Yeah, it's Bruce and Damien, mostly because of their straight faces. Though Damien is looking noticeably more grumpy since he just doesn't want to be there.
Sorry, I haven't eaten in like 2 days. Or 5 years.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Also, don't talk about that guy I saw in there. I think his name was Fang. Ang.
You talking about the purple and green guy?
I think so. Wait, was he wearing green? I couldn't tell.
I can't really tell.
Sorry.
No, did he have a blue face or was that just a mask he was wearing? It's really,
In case you're
it's really fucked up that Scott spent 5 years in the quantum realm and he never ran into Kang.
Yeah.
I know
Hey,
it's a
look,
big.
Tony's got a cabin in the woods.
Eh,
I live in a cabin down by the river.
So, Alex, one thing I'm sure you'd note it's like even though Gordon in looks only looks slightly smaller than Selena, probably just because he's further back in the photo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because
No.
normally he's taller. Aw, Morgan! She's adorable! I hate that people bullied her on Twitter.
It's a nice,
Okay.
it's a nice helmet too.
fucking Twitter.
Come on, guys.
So glad Tony got to lay down. James, it's gonna be the last time we'll see his last time.
Great, my coworkers are here. Sorry, Morgan, Daddy's got work to do.
I kind of wonder what happened. Like, was Ross one of the people who got snapped? How did they
I think so.
did they wind up
I
getting
think
like pardons? Like, what happened?
I'm
I
going
think
to
Ross
assume
might have
Ross
been
got
among one of the
snapped.
people who got blipped out of existence.
Yeah, considering how Rhodey I don't know. I guess Rhodey must have gave him a pass and hey, world ended and just
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, like I understand, like, because it's not particularly interesting, but it is things that we need to,
I mean, it's a legitimate question.
yeah.
It's, you got let's be honest, half the population just vanished. So and it's been like 5 years. So people are gonna be curious what the heck
Listen,
happened during those years.
what if I was to tell you that we could turn back time? That we could find a
Ooh.
way?
If only we had
This ain't
too bad
fucking
shame we
Back to
never
the Future. Yes.
I mean, and that's a good place to start, you know?
I mean, hey man, it's the first thing you think of when time travel's involved.
We stood up. Now we're sitting down.
That was they stood up, then they got, manhandled, sadly. I mean, you can understand it in a way.
She's a
Yeah,
beautiful baby girl.
yeah. In a way, you can understand where Tony's coming from here. Yeah, probably one of the more disappointing parts is this Smart Hulk. I don't hate Smart Hulk, but the
I
fact we didn't
like
get a second
Smart
scene
Hulk.
about it.
I just wish we would
And I
have had
wish
the scene. You know, the
Yeah, I know.
scene.
That's what
In
I'm saying.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because I mean, because I love Smart Hulk. I grew up on Smart Hulk in the
Yeah,
fighting
I mean,
game.
Smart Hulk is a. I've always thought that Smart Hulk was the end game, no pun intended, for where Hulk should go. You know? And then they just turn it into a conversation in this.
Yeah, just get it off screen. It's good, all good.
I almost
Just
wish
the
they
fourth
would have
world.
had, like, just paint fucking Mark Ruffalo green and have him be, like, and just use a little bit of forced perspective to make him a little bit bigger. Like they did with, Lou Ferrigno. Rather than trying to, oh yeah,
Make a
Ant-Man's
more
gonna be a
friendly Hulk.
big fucking deal in a couple of years.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense. He did save the world, so
Okay, so guys, you know what we could do? We could cut this. We could cut this. We can cut now.
joke.
We can cut. Guys, surprised nobody wants a fucking picture with Captain Goddamn America.
Yeah, come on.
Oh man. And again, I guess it's both a kind of a meta thing you think about. Let's be honest, back in the day, more people knew who Hulk was than Captain America before the MCU movies.
Which is weird because Captain America would be, like, there's a thread on Twitter where they say like Captain America returning after him disappearing to save the planet in his movie would be, like, bigger than the second coming of Jesus, you know? Well, he's American in Jesus. He is, and like him showing up would be, it's like, like bigger than even. Oh yeah, here's
Deadpool and Wolverine and briefly covered Tom Holland's face.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense in Deadpool because remember, considering how Spider-Man No Way Home ended.
Oh yeah.
So I guess in a way that's kind of a good I kind of like that change in a way. Good little continuity.
Yep, and this is where Tony starts, yep.
Tony
His
Stark, he
reaction tells
literally
you all you need to know.
Tony Stark managed to discover time travel in his kitchen with nothing but
This is especially funny to me because there's a family story about how one of my aunts said shit as her first word because somebody else had said it around her.
the ruin how to ruin a baby's first words. And now the parents will never
Oh
live
my
it
fucking
down.
god, there's nobody else on this network right now. I'm not downloading anything. I'm not uploading anything.
Still fucking over.
Disconnecting and reconnecting every, like, 15 minutes.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, you don't need to do that, Tony.
He's not going to.
He probably made some of those
Oh, yeah.
toys.
I'm sure.
So kind of interesting who they've decided to age, because Cap has not aged at all. Natasha has only kind of aged in that her hair has grown out, but Tony has a bunch of white in his hair now, and Pepper doesn't appear to have aged at all either. And I think,
I guess with Cap, you can make the argument the super soldier stuff.
who else? Bring something up here. Uh,
Hawkeye?
oh
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. Did he?
Yelena Belova doesn't seem to have aged at all either. Hawkeye doesn't have seem to have aged much. Yeah. I think it would have been well, we'll get to that, but yeah.
Do like 15 a bit.
Fire up the Burrito Tron 9000.
Sure he is. Yeah,
Otherwise, we're
sure.
gonna wind up like Blink, that episode of Doctor Who.
Hmm.
Weird what's
That is true.
CGI in this scene and what's not. Like, then again, granted, they could be using some really shitty depth of field in the cameras, because they do that all the time too, where they fuck up the depth of field. Oh yeah, we've just we've completely solved aging, by the way.
We just run the quantum realm through them.
Yeah. Who wants to live
His
forever?
fingers are too.
Fucking everybody. Well, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Banner.
Walker Banner created time machine.
This is actually a pretty
Or
good
just
picture.
me.
Yeah, at that point in time,
Travel.
I'd be freaked out enough that everything would just be gone. It was like all the sweat in my body, all the urine in
Another
my
meme.
bladder. Yeah. That some people still haven't updated from the cam copy. Helm bent for leather. Surprised that's not a Stark Industries electro car.
Well, at least it's not a Honda Odyssey. I love how Tony was able to guess that.
We just rewind Cap to what he was 70 years ago, and he doesn't age at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and yet you resent resentment.
Nope. I'm not gonna say a word. Nope. 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 Nope,
This,
Rooney.
yeah, this right here was essentially the last gasp of the Stony shippers. And I was so fucking happy to hear all their screams. Where did the scratches go?
Guess they
For
might have
T'Challa?
fixed it.
How do you do that, though?
Alex.
People have suggested that this is a different shield, which isn't possible. Well, and also, well, like, Tony literally says he made it for you, and it's
Hold on.
like,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm coming.
Look, it's likely he was able to get those things fixed because, yes, he does have access to vibranium
No,
due to
no,
being one of the richest people out there. So
I
it's not
get it.
outside the suspension of disbelief.
Oh, tacos. I could do with some tacos right now, actually. What?
No.
Why are you just leaving all of your taco out of your taco? Why isn't the
There's
Benatar just parked here, usually? I find that incredibly racist. Where did... Oh, here's another meme.
Incredible Hulk is just a walking meme.
It was 2 tacos in the wide oh, that is still 2 tacos. For years
Yeah.
now, I've thought that that was 2 tacos on the wide shot and 1 taco in the close, but no.
Yeah, I love this little attention to detail. Swaying down the fucking car.
Hulk's
Welcome to New Asgard with open bar.
Now, Hulk's too fucking big to fit in the cab. I'd like to see him in, like, a Shaquille O'Neal van, actually.
I always appreciate the fact that they actually got clothes tailored for Hulk's size.
Yeah. Well, they probably went to the same tailor Shaq does. Yeah, I was gonna say, why is it here instead of, you know, at his home with Jane? New Asgard, by the
Go
way.
fuck yourself, Tessa Thompson.
Nobody likes you.
Bitch. Those are gigantic kegs.
He's a god. I wouldn't exactly say, like, that's an average afternoon for an Asgardian. Yeah, at this point, you know, I was kind of dreading what was gonna happen. Because I knew. Just have a fucking... Oh yeah, by the way, hey, this is a fat suit. Chris Hemsworth did not gain this weight, thankfully. And he's wearing those gloves to, disguise where the fat suit ends.
Vincent D'Onofrio is definitive proof of why you don't want a muscular guy suddenly gaining weight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go
Because
look up what he said about what happened to his health after the,
go fuck yourself. Oh, go fuck yourself. Go fuck
Taika.
yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
We don't like you, Taika. Also, Fortnite.
Master 69. When are we going to get Thor versus him?
I like Fortnite, but the product placement in this is absurdly bad. Yeah, this... excuse me, yeah. When I heard that, I was picturing Draco Malfoy on the other end. Yeah, go look up, what Vincent D'Onofrio said about what happened to his health during Full Metal Jacket.
Yep.
Incidentally, this is also still better than what Thor looked like in God of War 5. The lighting is slightly different between the... You can still tell that Thor's eyes are slightly different colors in this.
Yep.
That's good attention to detail. But yeah, people made fun of Martha. Now, despite what I feel about this, the performance from Hemsworth is quite good.
Yes.
There's also a really good, video out there of Chris Hemsworth singing Hurt by Nine Inch Nails, playing the guitar as he does so. Which is, also evidence of why, he's wearing the gloves. Because you can tell, that his hands are a slightly darker color than the, fat suit is. This is also why his hair is around his neck.
We don't want to bring them back because all we're gonna get when we try to bring them back is the Infinity
Take me
Cones.
back where I came from. Yeah, that's like having...
For those wondering,
That's like having Adolf
Love and
Donuts in Israel.
Love and Thunder had a scene where we are introduced to an ice cream shop called the Infinity Cones.
Yeah, it is one of the many reasons why Love and Thunder is fucking garbage.
Welcome to Tokyo, with many open bars.
And down the street from this, Deadpool is taking out different members of the Yakuza.
Wasn't it in China?
It's been too long since I watched Deadpool 2. No, I don't
We
remember what
watched it
was in
just a little what? We just watched it
I know,
like a
I just don't
year or
remember
two
what was
ago.
in... I just don't remember what was in China and what was in Japan, because there was some... this... I can't remember this guy's name, but it's quite unfortunate, because he's in, I think the show's called Ronin?
Yeah, that's I get it, Ronin.
Vision...
Do not underestimate Hawkeye when it comes to close encounters.
Yes.
Because if this is how badly he could fuck up a Yakuza,
I mean, he fought
imagine what he could do.
aliens.
Mm, For those versed in Japanese, he said die.
Go through. Like bilingual. How
In comes another
Oh,
meme.
no, it was Shogun. Hiroyuki Sanada is the guy's name.
You know,
Who was also
Yep,
he was
there's the
in
meme.
yeah, he was in 47 Ronin. He was also in the Wolverine and the Speed Racer movie and Rush Hour 3 and The Last Samurai and Twilight Samurai and Ring.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
also
Bullet
Hanzo
Train.
Hasashi, aka Scorpion, in the 2021 Mortal Kombat film.
Oh yeah, he was good in that.
Thor Lebowski.
Hey,
Well, if he's Ratchet, where's Clank?
he's a tree. I know, like he's Blip.
Yeah, this suit is completely CGI.
Yeah, it's a damn shame Hank Pym never told him how to make more of that. Oop.
Who's
Come
come
on.
be late?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Dragon
this,
Ball Z
I
rules.
mean,
Yeah, Noel multiverse theory.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, and here's the thing. If they'd have just said straight up Dragon Ball Z rules,
I mean, people would get it.
Wrinkle in Time isn't technically a time travel thing.
I mean, it, yeah,
I mean,
Yes,
you
it
don't
was.
you don't necessarily know, but like I think that the way they explain this is requires a bit of it could have they should have had some elaboration and rather than
Yes.
yeah.
leaving it as
Like an
vague as they
example.
did because it would have just been like, okay, so the way we've figured it out how it works based on what happened to Ant-Man last time, uh we're pretty sure that it works this way. We're gonna figure it out now. Oh, and then they figured out now. So it's like, okay, so anything we do in the past can't really fix what's going on here.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, couldn't really do much in the past to test it. So, but again, if you're operating on butterfly effect rules, or even the tiniest change would cost like a big one, that would be shit. And just like that, Clint just made a time paradox.
What was that? So now we just gotta pick out where we get the stones.
I do like this scene.
Okay, here's an idea. We teleport back to
Ooh, 2018. Lop off Thanos' arm when he has all 6 stones, nab the gauntlet, and leave.
Hmm.
Too much
I know it's a
that's
hishy
smart.
suggestion, but what can you do?
It is. But hey,
Yeah.
not bad suggestion.
Oh dear. I
What's going
think he
on?
might be dead.
For as
Well,
much as I
eh,
for as much as I don't like Fat Thor, that was a good joke.
Fat 4 has his joke.
Yeah.
Plus, to give all the fans who searched
I
it
like
over
how he
again.
only puts the eye drop in the one eye.
Oh dear. The only reason this exposition is happening is because this universe is claiming that we didn't see Love and Thunder.
No, the Dark World.
Love and Thunder. Yeah.
Oh wait, the Dark World, my bad.
Yeah.
I mean, not many people
Ah,
like
the
the Dark
Dark
World.
World. Back when bad Thor movies were just poorly edited and had shitty cinematography rather than being military levels of cringe. Lethal fucking cringe. Okay, thank you for the philosophy lesson, Mr. Thor. Thank you, Rocket. Um, yeah, no, I see. I can see why.
Pretty intimidating. Also, I love this realization.
Shut the fuck up.
You had one F-bomb. You didn't use it.
I don't think it would. I mean, I would have wanted to come from Cap or Banner.
Yeah,
This
the
whole
s-
heist is gonna end up forcefully manufacturing one of the worst seasons of television.
yeah, these
I
suits
like
are
Loki.
are entirely CGI. In the original
I like.
in the original on-set footage, they're just wearing their costumes for the other stuff. No idea
I like
why, but
Loki.
you know.
I like Loki, but we'll get to it when we get to it. No mistake, he says. No do-overs, he says. Some of us might not make it, and that is a risk I'm willing to make.
By the way, that's the last time the main Avengers will ever hear Natasha's voice.
Yep.
Yeah, sad. Way to make me feel sad, Alex.
Welcome to 2012 in New York.
And,
The
16:9
iconic
movie footage cropped to, 21:9 because of
to cinema
reasons.
scope.
Yeah.
Cap suit,
At least partially re-rendered because, the frames were so...
Oh,
Hey, Hulk, you remember when you used to be cool?
eh.
Eh, Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Hey, at least we got this.
Why don't you just take it? Oh. You fucking...
Just casually
That
yeets a
wasn't funny.
motorcycle.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, look, it's Tilda Swinton. How convenient that the Ancient One happened to be here with the Eye of Agamotto.
I mean,
Hmm.
it's always on her. I mean,
5 years, huh?
So he became Sorcerer Supreme in 2017. That doesn't make a lick of fucking sense.
hmm. I remember there was some mention of a deleted scene where Hulk and Banner kind of had their talk.
Huh.
This,
Hey. Hey, movie, that's transphobic. He's green on the inside.
Loki doesn't notice or breathe a word.
I always just...
I mean, he's in jail.
He was considering getting himself drunk, but then he realizes that this is the day that Frigga also dies.
Yeah. Hmm. How
Which is you yes, you can.
No, you're not. You're... Huh. There we go.
Bitch. I believe her name was Mantis.
he could be. Yet somehow this force still has more dignity than the Love Hunter.
Yes.
Let's go for. Oh, God damn it.
Ah, fucking hell, I'll do it myself. Meanwhile, in Morag,
Fine, I'll do it myself.
At 2014.
Nasty little shit.
That's the last. That'll be the last time Rhodey would ever see Tasha.
Yeah, that line is completely worthless if he's a Skrull.
Yep.
I want to say this was after he got switched after Endgame. That's my belief. I mean, unless I don't know, did they explicitly say when they switched them?
If only we got a
Why?
Budapest movie. If
Yeah,
only.
I'd have loved to have seen a movie about that.
I love that Nintendo. I
Yep.
love that Capcom game.
You think, you dumbass? A very rough place. I hope your personality doesn't get retconned, Gamora.
I mean, it makes yeah. Hi, Cable.
I wonder who he had to slaughter with that thing.
Remember that? The internet also kind of went a little bit nuts over that, too. Because that, that fucking sword is so strange, but it is thematically relevant in that it's perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
I don't know.
Yep.
Thanos had a sword in the comics.
And this is something that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I want
this.
to think it's kind of like being reinstating a old Wi-Fi or something like that.
Like her,
It's like
memory
like if you haven't
transmitters
been
are
to a place,
crossing, but, eh.
yeah, it's kind of like like being like automatically like being set on a Wi-Fi that you haven't been for a long ass time. What I think it's like.
So we're unknowingly changing history.
Yeah,
Yep. Yet everybody in the iconic pose of subduing Loki.
yeah, yeah. He'll have that drink now.
Such a good recreation of Endgame.
Another meme. Far as I'm concerned,
That's
that's
America's
America's
ass.
ass.
Because
Oh, hi, Rumlow.
I do like this sort of show. Hey guys,
I
guess what
remember,
list was
Frank
made?
Grillo's kids insisted that he accept the offer to be in this film.
Well, I hope his kids got what they wanted. By the way, take a wild guess what comic was released when this movie came out.
They look like bad guys. So
Yeah.
how do you feel
I
about
love how almost seamlessly all of this stuff meshes into the Avengers.
nobody notices a second eye?
I mean, pretty sure places directors
I
noticed.
love Loki's little cheeky wave.
That was
Hulk
the
I
is
last
think
time
not
we
too
ever heard Hulk.
pleased.
I think chronologically speaking, these are the first lines Hulk has ever spoken aloud.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he said puny god.
Oh yeah, puny god. I love seeing all these guys. This is my favorite scene in the
Oh, this looks
entire movie.
familiar.
Yep.
Hey guys,
For
take a guess. Guess when this
for good
comic this was
reason.
made. Guys, take a wild guess what comic was released when this happened.
Yep. I know exactly one. We got another meme incoming.
Yeah. Then again, this was already a meme.
Wait. There it is.
it's it's so
Go fuck yourself, Marvel
unfortunate.
Comics. Go fuck yourself. This was actually funny.
It's so unfortunate that things have been fucked up so that they could create the Loki TV show out of this, right? Because I would love to see what happens in the universe where, you know, you get to there. Oh yeah, this was leaked. RDJ in the shield suit.
Is there something in my beard?
Trying to give Iron Man a heart attack. Yeah.
Um,
Oh god,
phrasing.
the the fangirls.
Oh,
Hey,
hi. Hey, Robert Redford.
yeah, it's kind of unfortunate of what happens here because I want to see a version of the Winter Soldier where for because of this sequence here, they think Cap is on their side somehow. Excuse me.
Listen, Tony Stark had a heart attack. I wonder if
Hey, that
Tony's
guy
thinking,
that
is that
sounds like
me?
Tony is trying to get a medic for Tony.
Like how
Loki be like,
Loki is
wait,
the only
what?
one who notices is that they stuck the case.
Damn it, Tony.
All because Tony didn't remember Hulk was going down the stairs.
Yeah, but to be fair, how long those were lost?
It
He
is.
wouldn't have
And
known.
Loki is now going
It's
off to do.
Loki's about to go make friends with. Wow.
He's about to. He's about to prove that. He's about to make Deadpool look more badass
It's
by
so.
the extension, by extension of of
Yeah.
of Deadpool being able to kick the asses of the TVA while he gets his ass kicked by a fat black chick.
Yeah. It's really
The
unfortunate.
one
Oh
time
yeah.
Steve says something quite vulgar. Yeah, that's going to convince you. Well, I wouldn't want to hurt me neither.
Yeah.
Time to play. Oh man, I love playing
Where'd the
Mirror
case
Match and
go?
Marvel.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah, I know me.
Man, I hate it when the other player
Which
picks Captain
wouldn't it be
America on his
funny if
team.
Cap took the wrong nice
Yeah,
attitude
well, here's the
adjustment there, Steve? Wouldn't it be funny if
yeah,
Cap
but
took the wrong
shield.
shield?
Yeah, yeah,
And
but
I mean,
keep in
they both
mind,
Cap
Alex.
was left with the one with the fucking scratches on
Yeah,
it.
but keep in mind that. Yeah, well, keep in mind, Alex. The shields at that point looked so indistinguishable that it's hard to tell the difference.
No, I know.
yeah,
I just
I mean they're
think it
both.
would have been funny.
It would have been, but would it be? Would they notice?
Oh,
1945?
here comes the scene. Oh, here comes the scene that you questioned that I
I know.
tried to answer on Twitter.
That was a good takedown.
Bucky, it's alive. What?
Uh,
Ooh.
people made
Go
fun
to
of the
sleep.
Martha thing.
I mean, hey, that would get him to stop.
Oh, and here comes another or variant of a previous meme.
I mean, to be fair, if Kevin, I mean, hell, Kevin, if you were being choked up by your future self and you need something to
Hmm.
get him to stop, you probably would have just said, Bleach is getting a proper adaptation of the Thousand-Year Blood War.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but here,
really unfortunate because I was hoping that all
yeah,
the
but here's the
Loki
thing.
stuff
Thing,
in
Son.
this would have taken us to somewhere interesting, but it didn't. Sorry. Go ahead.
Here's the thing, Sonic. I didn't get into Bleach until 2 years ago.
Sure. Shit. Teen Titans is getting a season 6. There you go.
I'm not enthused because I know it's going to be put together by modern day Warner Brothers.
Yep.
But I can bring it back.
What would you guys say to your past self if you need to get them to stop choking you for a minute?
So to what now?
Like if you were in that situation, you need somebody to get your past self to stop choking you. What would you say?
Oh, if I'm fighting myself, present day me is probably going to be better at fighting myself than past me is, so I'm not losing that fight, I don't think. Then
Eh,
again,
but if
then
you had
again,
to say
past
something to throw
me,
them off,
then again, past me would be a lot more reckless than current me, so he'd probably pull out some whack ass shit.
mm,
So, I don't know.
I mean, if I had to say a thing, I'd probably say Fate is getting a proper translation, or Melty Blood is coming back.
Andrew Garfield comes back as Spider-Man. You know what? That's what would get me to stop fighting.
Or, Hugh Jackman is being
We
Wolverine
finally
again.
get a good movie with both Deadpool and Wolverine in it.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
something.
you're really gonna have to try hard to convince a version of me from 10 years ago to believe even anything.
Yeah. Because I, like, 10
Mm.
years ago, 10 years ago me, ugh,
10 years ago, me would have still been on that
no
high
way.
of
Andrew,
Captain America: The Winter Soldier
Andrew
and
Garfield is
Guardians
in
of the
the
Galaxy.
MCU. That's what we'd do. Andrew Garfield is in the MCU. That would have been,
Okay, what would
Uh,
you okay,
yeah.
what would I have to say to get my past self to stop choking me out? What do you think?
um,
Hmm. Let's see, 10 years ago, in context,
2014.
yeah. Hmm. Okay, what were you into at the time?
Well, let's see. By this point in 2014, I would have been into the MCU. It was phase 2 with Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with Guardians of the Galaxy being the most being a being one of my favorites as well as Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Guardians
Hmm.
3 was terrible.
It was not that
There's a
bad.
I'll be like My past self would probably be like they haven't even made Guardians 2.
Yeah. Hmm.
Fuck.
I think Okay, give me something else.
2014, 2014 Thanos knows what's going on because
2014. Oh shit.
he's had a couple
When
of
the
he's had
Snyder,
an
I mean the
encounter with the
Snyder
other Avengers at this point. Oh,
Yeah, but here's the
not
thing.
directly.
Justice League
Yeah, but
was
here's the
Justice
thing. At
League
this
out at the
point,
time?
here's the thing. At that point, I did not like Man of Steel.
Oh damn.
Um,
Um, I don't know. Ben Affleck as Batman actually works.
there are no other good Superman movies. Is that something you
No, no,
said to
no,
me while we were watching?
no, 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 no. That would be something I'd fully believe,
Uh,
especially after Man of Steel. Well, at that point,
uh,
Nicolas Cage
is
would be
that
played Superman.
Nicolas Cage is going to? Does that technically count as Nicolas Cage being Superman if they used a CGI model over top?
He did voice Superman in Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
That counts. It counts.
Keanu Reeves is
Counts for both.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Wait, and
I'd be
that'd be
like,
something I would. That would be something I would be like. Wait, what?
no, no, no. Here's the thing. I'd be like, yeah, video game movies are good. Yeah, as if Keanu Reeves would ever agree to be in a video game movie. You are, yeah, nice
Yeah,
try.
yeah, that would be like skeptical. Like, yes, try.
Hmm.
Mm,
They made a Sonic the
see, what
Hedgehog
Sonic?
movie that's really good.
I would
Let's
laugh at your
see.
face with after that.
Let's see. 10 years ago, with
That would still be enough for present you to win that fight though.
yeah, you need like
What?
a second.
What has to be laughing at my past self.
Yes.
I mean,
Also, I
hey, we're
believe
distracted long enough.
this is either reused footage from the Dark World or an alternate take. Because
Only an alternate take.
Natalie Portman did not shoot additional footage for this movie.
I don't know what Sonic game was out and the last Sonic game out.
The last Sonic game that was out would probably have been in Lost World or Sonic Boom.
I was gonna say they made a
Okay, then.
Sonic reboot by the Crash Bandicoot guys, and it was terrible.
I probably would tell myself,
I would have
don't
been like,
worry,
wait,
the next Sonic game's good.
wait, that's not even out yet.
Yeah, Big Red Button
Mm.
and are fucking idiots, and they made a game for they made a platforming game for the Wii U on a fucking first-person shooter engine.
But that's not
Like,
even out yet.
oh,
That is what I would say.
you can totally use Unreal Engine and for you can totally use Unreal Engine and to make any kind of game. Sure you fucking can. The same way DICE can the same way the Frostbite engine can totally make a Dragon Age game.
Get the rabbit.
Hut 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 hut.
See, everybody in Asgard considers Rocket a rabbit.
But they never seen a raccoon before or trash panda.
Tell her to move the other way. Left, not right.
No, no, no,
That's
no, Alex, keep in mind she already knows her future.
I know.
So it would be pointless.
Yeah. All right. Huh. That's how convenient.
I wonder if 2013 Thor is going to be like, "Hey, where's my hammer?"
Well, They are only going to be gone briefly, as far as he's
Yeah,
concerned.
man, it's a good thing Cap was able to
I
lift that thing.
I red bone.
Oh, I love the scene. I'm pretty sure we've all had that moment where we all dance to a song we heard, but
See,
like someone walked into you. I'm pretty sure we all were Quill at this moment.
now it's more so it's
Oh
pretty
my god.
surprising to me that somebody as obsessed with music as Peter Quill is as a shitty singer.
Eh,
Yes.
And there's another
Another me.
meme.
This movie is a fountain of and he got hold on a sec.
wait,
You got
damn,
knocked
Marco.
out, man.
Eh, give me my goddamn money. Friday was great.
We gotta do Friday one of these days.
I have to be there
I
for
think
that
I
one.
have
You know, Sean
one of
Schemmel
the Fridays.
actually did apart from Friday as part of the whole Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F voice actors quote famous movie scenes.
Oh, I gotta see that.
He and Chris Sabat did the whole did we just become best friends scene from Step Brothers.
You know what? That I can see that. But also, ow.
And don't worry, don't worry, the metal arm doesn't have any nerve endings.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da,
Well, that might take on
da-da-da.
significantly new meaning.
Again, I'm still on the belief that this was.
Nebula, why
I
didn't you
like.
just press the goddamn button?
Well, you can
Press the
see.
button.
No, you can
I
see
think.
the light flashing in her eye there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she should have just pressed the button immediately after,
I mean, I don't know if
or
you had like a massive headache like that, you'd
after
probably just
realizing
freeze in
this. But
place.
no, she decides to let Clinton and Natasha know what's going on. When they would have just escaped anyway.
I mean, if I had a massive headache, I'd probably like pause it too. And
Inedible.
thus Thanos was spoiled.
Off with his head.
Oh, 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 come on, Thanos, listen to your future self. I mean, you did,
Mediocre says blur. Not technically a blur. This is a pixelation. This is the Pixel Theater, a patent pending invention of the Mehtly crew.
Basically, it's our tool of making sure we don't get hit with copyright
Yeah,
strikes.
our copyright filter, so that we don't have to put this on the screen the whole time. Or this. Have fun
Just
looking at all
go!
of
Just leave, Nebula. Don't stay around.
that.
I mean,
Reactivate the
probably
suit.
would.
Activate the suit.
Seriously, this didn't need to happen.
Well,
Yeah,
she could have let them know after she went back to her time, you know?
Yeah,
yeah,
but no. The plot of the movie
yeah,
has to happen. This is one of those things where stupid decisions were made just so that the film could happen.
yeah. I mean, this wouldn't be a heist movie if things that someone got messed up.
Steve knows.
Yeah.
Hey, if we have to go the slow way around, we have to go the slow way around.
Yep. Meanwhile, in the 70s,
New Jersey.
Haha!
and the very last Stan Lee cameo ever.
Yeah.
Stan, and I believe was his wife's name Wendy? Let me look that up, actually. Because that's both of them de-aged for that.
Uh,
Uh, I miss him too. I know, I miss him too.
Stan did have another
Excelsior.
cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine, just not in the way
Joan!
that people would expect.
Oh, you did?
Joan, call
I forgot.
security.
I forgot his wife's name was
Oh.
Joan.
Oh. Huh. I
You've
guess I'll have
seen the
to
movie, right, Sonic?
I've seen the movie. I just didn't.
The
I just want to
the
see it
side of the
again.
bus
Oh.
has Stanley Steamer.
Oh. Also, hi Shirley from Community, another actor in the MCU. Community was a great show.
Not exactly.
I liked it. I mean, it did fall off after the last season. But yeah, there was like hello Tesseract.
Zola. Hello, Howard.
Hi Dad. Man, it must be surreal, like meeting a younger version
Hi,
of your dad.
Dr. Stark.
Not yet. Aw. Oh.
I forget the name of the actor who plays Howard Stark.
I'll look it up.
Let's see. There are a couple of actors who have played Howard Stark over the years. Let's see.
John
Gerard Sa-
Slattery.
Is this John Slattery?
I think so.
Oh yeah, because Dominic Cooper played him in First Avenger, Agent Carter, the TV show Agent Carter. Yeah, John
John
Slattery played
Slattery.
him in
Oh, there's the
Ant-Man.
age Michael Douglas.
Who, funnily enough, looks the way Michael Douglas looked in the 70s. Captain Marvel! That is It is
Don't
John
worry, it's
Slattery.
gone. Don't worry, it's gone. She's gone. We don't have to talk about her again until we get to the
Until we
Marvels,
do.
like until the Marvels.
Funnily enough, now John Slattery has white hair.
Yes. I've seen his most recent headshot. He is as white on top as
As
what's his
Howard
name?
was
Ted
as
Danson.
Howard well as Howard was in Ant-Man
Yeah.
and Civil War.
Yeah.
Huh.
So they actually had to de-age him.
Hmm.
Wow. The fact that Stark actually it feels like it wouldn't be so awful if he were like Howard.
I mean, he kind of did turn out a lot like Howard in the end.
Yeah, kind of.
That was some timely references here.
Ah, hell, he got into Peggy's office.
Oh my God, Captain America, what are you doing here?
Uh, wrong room.
No, I appreciate this, and I appreciate how Steve's always kind of had this longing for her forever. But El Manzo, Jesus fucking Christ, he dodged a bullet there.
I built a suit of armor with a box of scraps. Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, look, it's Jarvis.
From the Agent Carter TV show. Really, really good Agent Carter TV show that was canceled after 2 seasons.
Meanwhile, back in space.
And we keep getting really expensive shows hang on. Agent Carter TV series. Let's see how much Agent Carter cost, because Disney canceled it because it cost too much money and they weren't getting enough viewership. Production.
No spoilers.
Now we're gonna synthesize this. Meanwhile, on Vormir, yes, he
I was
is.
gonna say, yeah, he is.
No, yet. Well, he doesn't know that.
And they don't know that, but...
Yeah, you guys remember how the reason why Hugo Weaving hasn't reprised this character at all?
Yeah, he hated the fucking makeup.
Well, not only that, but also the fact that part of his contract was you have to come up with a good reason for why he comes back in the sequel, otherwise he's not coming back.
Yeah.
And we don't even know how far in advance the MCU has plotted out
Not
for
very much.
clearly, even though they claim they had plans up to near the end of this decade.
Why? Oh man, if only they knew about the thing.
Okay, then. So one of you says as that you love Red Skull, and then he tosses himself off the edge.
I mean, I think it's like a spiritual kind of love.
Unironically, that would have been a decent way to end things.
That's from the Hishi.
I know.
I think it was Red Skull himself decided to go down there, and then he.
Hmm. Okay, so Disney hasn't released the exact budget, but the estimates are that that Agent Carter cost about $1 million an episode, but which makes sense considering all the location shooting and set dressing and stuff they'd have to do for everything. But 12 episodes a season comes out to about 12 to 14 million dollars depending on budgets. That's a lot less than most of these shitty MCU and Star Wars shows have turned out, right?
I think so.
Because those things cost like 60, 70, 100 million dollars. I think Secret Invasion was like 130.
Mm. Oh man.
Granted, I know about 20 million of that went to Sam Jackson because he has that for each appearance as Nick Fury, he gets like $20 million no matter how long it takes.
I want to die. No, I want to die. You know, Wolverine. This is
I
Wolverine
think
Deadpool, man.
it would have been kind of interesting, I think, if
Notice that he tossed the bow.
yeah.
Notice that he tossed the bow.
I think it would have been kind of interesting if past Captain America
Oh,
from
and there goes her shoulder.
Yep. It would have been kind of interesting if Captain America from this thing.
Yeah.
Past Captain America from the
it's
future sequence came by and handed
funny.
them the stone.
Funny.
And was and he was kind of ambiguous as to which of them threw themselves down the cliff in his timeline. You know?
If only. Because then
Yeah.
Black
But
Widow would
hey,
have had a bit more of a fulfilling conclusion to her character.
And I was gonna say, maybe we could have gotten 2 movies out of her instead of just fucking 1.
So yes, Black Widow here fucking dies without getting a single headline outing. 9 years. 9 goddamn years this character has been on screen.
By the
And
way,
she
direct
dies.
reprise of the of the same song from Infinity War and the exact same framing here. Incredibly good filmmaking and parallels here, or from the Russos, I have to say, and from and good music by our old friend Alan Silvestri. Just absolutely fucking golden the way they managed to make all that come together.
Yeah, I felt the
Well,
need to
all
further
right.
emphasize your little point that you
No,
made in your Black Widow review.
I appreciate it when you quote me.
I try my
R.I.P..
best.
Thank you.
And that's why you two are friends.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the eclipse. It's
Oh my god.
the band of the
great,
Hawker.
and
The band of the Hawker being
and-
sacrificed over that hill.
Yep. Yep, and
Oh.
Griffith unfortunately is, well...
Oh my god, I just feel this could have been a Berserk reference in a weird way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people have already made that a bit with Infinity War and Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me I've seen this movie for so long and I just realized that. Fuck. Like, the minute you made that reference, like, my mind just had, like, a mind, like, oh, shit.
About that.
Well, you might want to sit down back this one, Bruce. Bruce, Cap, you two might want to sit down for this one.
Oh no.
Keep
Oh no,
that
I
in
hope
mind.
I hope
We'll never get to it.
Yeah, I hope
They
that
didn't,
I hope that there's not a film that contradicts that by giving her adopted father, adopted mother, and adopted sister.
Who are all different characters in the comics.
You know what? You could have made Red Guardian her actual father. Why didn't you have the balls to do that? Because she needs a father. And if he'd gotten locked up, it would have explained how they never fucking talked about him ever. But, you know. How do you not know who the Red Skull is? He's evenly matched with fucking Hitler. He might actually be worse than Hitler. Or like unironically worse than Hitler. You can put that torch down, Hulky. Nobody cares about your relationship.
her. Do it for her. Do the Simpsons meme.
Yeah. Also, there's something I haven't seen a lot of people point out. So the 2 gauntlets are different. Thanos' gauntlet is a left-handed gauntlet. The Iron Gauntlet is a right-handed gauntlet.
God damn it, Rocket.
And now it's kind of a, I believe it's kind of a reference. If it's not an intentional reference, it's an interesting one because create with one hand, destroy with the other. I believe that's a
You know,
Hindu
you know what?
reference.
That I would believe that. Now for
So going back to the Batman and you mentioned Alex, who do you think out of all of them has the best design?
Let's see. Batman looks pretty good. Nightwing looks pretty good. Frankly, all of them are good except for
Beast Wiz.
Jason and Tim are a little bit rough.
Jason's is based off Under the Red Hood, and Tim's is based off his Red Robin outfit. Surprised you aren't commenting on Barbara's design.
Oh, hang on.
That's actually from the Arkham Asylum artwork of her.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile,
Hey, has anybody checked in on Nebula?
Clearly not.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Hey, don't worry about it. She's gonna be fine.
We also had a edit of everybody coming back after the 5 years. There's of every scene that featured or that event. And look, Cap's now wearing a new suit.
Yep.
How do you guys feel about it?
I like this suit. It's an unfortunate thing that Captain America 4 will not feature Captain America in this suit and will instead feature Sidekick in different suit.
I mean,
at least Sam's new suit looks better than the one in fucking Captain Falcon and the Winter Wolf.
I mean, if you Sam's new suit again, remember what it looked like.
Oh, my fucking
in the dang trailers.
Monitors are flickering again. I think I need to take my GPU out and clean it, but my computer's in such an inconvenient spot, it's difficult.
So, here's a quick question. Why did it have to be a snap?
Sorry, Sonic, what'd you say?
Why? Out of curiosity, why did it have to be he had to snap his fingers? Like, couldn't he just close his fist? No, he had to, like, snap his fingers.
I mean, a lot of people have asked that question.
It's like, or like what? It's like the Infinity Gauntlet had like this whole thing where like, here, just destroy half the universe or recreate it, and please snap your fingers.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's a legitimate question. I know the obvious answer is shut up. It's a movie and it's iconic. But it is a question to ask.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm not gonna use
sure
that
is
right hand for a
convenient
while.
that fell off his hand instead of welding itself to his arm. Boy, I hope they don't forget that Hulk has a healing factor that'll repair that arm. I hope that doesn't become a massive plot point in a
hey, look.
in a shitty TV show.
See, now Hawkeye suddenly has his bow.
Yeah. Well, oh no, he probably got it back after
or got a new one.
Because he didn't toss it off the edge, he just tossed it down.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't see him go back for the bow.
Half of all life, well, yeah, but it immediately cut. Yeah, half of all life is coming back. How do you have the same fucking phone doing the shit you do? I would have thought that you would have dropped your phone, considering, you are who you are. You're a spy.
Maybe that's why he's so good at his job that he can do this shit with a fucking phone. Maybe.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. It's an orbital bombardment.
Well, this violates the Geneva Conventions.
There's a Geneva Convention?
I sure hope nobody tries to complain about the Avengers bringing everybody back to life now. Because that would be really stupid. It's like, oh, you should have consulted with governments. Who It would have taken the governments 20 years to figure out what the fuck they needed to do with this shit.
Yeah.
Or, maybe they'll probably just say, let's not do it instead.
And they were already
You kn-
still trying to figure things out 5 years afterward. Hulk, you should be able to lift this effortlessly with
I was
one
gonna
arm.
say, hey, it was like, dude, aside from...
Come on, get angry. Hulk, get angry. Come on.
How
get
is
mad.
Rhodey's
I bet
suit
you
this
can-
fucked up? It's an Iron Man suit. Where are your legs, Rhodey? Didn't Tony create some like artificial legs for you? Like some implant legs
That was our-
that you were
thought it was
wearing
his
earlier
spine.
in this film?
I always thought it was his spine, to be honest.
Oh no,
Up
I
there,
can
Scott.
Rhodey, once more, put your fucking suit on.
Oh, God.
It sure is a good thing none of Hawkeye's arrows are broken.
Yeah.
I mean, the man's got
'Cause
arrows
that's
for
totally what
days.
happened. And even after leaving them inside the quiver.
Yeah, I mean, like they're made out of carbon fiber and or plastic and or wood. None of those are known for being, you know, I've broken
Oh,
carbon
great.
fiber arrow shafts, I'm just saying. I've broken fucking fiberglass arrow shafts.
Ah, great. The Outriders are back.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye is just one guy going up against the Outriders. Let's keep in mind that these guys were fucking dangerous in the Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Daughter, second favorite daughter.
Because clearly they didn't bother to check up on you.
Yeah, they're kind of idiots, Dad. I'm gonna sit on my ass and wait, just like I've been doing for the last 10 or so years. 20? I don't know. How long was Thanos in on that chair for?
Too long.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
He was sitting there so long he got a different actor.
Yeah.
That much is at least true.
Yeah.
And it's a
Yeah,
shame
sure,
Gamora's
sure.
character is about to get retconned after this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retconned into a complete and total bitch. No thanks to one Jimmy Pew Pew, aka Pathological Liar.
Yeah, Captain Pew Pew was butthurt over the Captain Pew Pew was butthurt over the Avengers
Russos.
films doing his characters better than he did. Not
Oh,
like,
boo, fuckity who.
yeah. Apparently he wasn't happy with Peter Quill in Infinity War, even though they built on what he created in Guardians 2.
Yeah. He's just sitting there.
He's just
Alright.
sitting there, menacingly.
See, I was expecting you to say that.
And it's almost like he's been sitting there for years. Like he's been practicing doing the art of
Yeah, I
sitting
don't
there.
really give a shit.
Alright. Round 2, motherfucker.
This scene right here. This shot.
This first time we had the Trinity all going up against a common foe. Oh, in one shot.
The guys who built the MCU right here.
Yeah.
And two of them are going to be gone after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no shit, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's like, some things got better, a lot of things got worse. Because, things are built for how they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
He knows what he has to do.
So he is basically intending on destroying the universe with the stones and then recreating it from scratch.
So you're going to go the hard way.
Or I mean, he could just remove the half universe again, then use the Mind Stone to waste
You
everyone's
know,
mind, so it's be like that.
you know what you could do,
There's many.
Grimace? You could create an infinite resource generator for using the stones.
Well, at the very least, Scott Lang's not out on the battlefield thinking he could go up Thanos' rectum.
God, I hate that meme.
No wonder an animator decided, hey, let's put this joke to bed. The animator basically did a bit where it's essentially an inverse. Instead of Scott trying to go up Thanos' ass, Thanos goes up Scott's ass.
Hmm. Role reversal. Oh, hey, Nebula.
I do kind of appreciate how he's like,
Oh, shit.
I do kind of appreciate how he's kind of like, I know you. Here.
You're the green one. There's no need
Oh
for
no,
we.
I can't change.
And Nebulon commit suicide.
But here's the thing, Sonic. Its current
I know it's
nebula
an art.
isn't fading away. This would just be considered murder.
Yeah. Thank God time travel works like that.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Building on a little thing that happened back in not Iron Man, but in the original
Avengers.
Avengers.
Ow! Getting hit with Mjolnir is not pleasant.
I mean,
Ow.
You know something, Thanos? You should have gone for the head. 'Cause I might be dead
Ow.
by now.
Ow.
Rather than just
Ow.
really,
Ow.
really, really woozy.
man, it's just
Oh,
like
looks
fighting
like
Keep in
Thanos
mind-
would have been
Marvel super.
worthy.
Well, it's not.
Huh.
The axe isn't enchanted.
Huh.
I could have
No,
sworn it
Thor, it's a
was.
good thing. You know, Thor, it's a really good thing you've got that fat on you, because otherwise... Ooh! Here it is!
Up. Damn
Oh,
right.
oh,
Finally it happened.
God
oh,
damn!
we're cheering for
About-
that. Look up any audience reaction to Cap wielding Mjolnir.
Oh, dude, we
Boom
were screaming in the
shakalaka.
theater when that happened.
I was like,
I
finally.
was like, oh yeah.
Ever since Age of Ultron, people have been speculating. And then he
When's it
picked
gonna
it up and
happen?
it was like oh my, when the hammer lifted, it was like, oh my god, it's Cap. And then he threw it and it came back. Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Thor. And then ah,
Oh, Captain
and then
Bloody
we got
America.
that. Then we got that. Oh no!
Dude, people,
Oh,
like, and I was one of them, people screamed just fucking bloody murder when Cap's shield broke in half.
you know what it reminded
Yeah.
me
I
of?
remember
That one
I remember
part
that
in
they
Dragon Ball.
CGI'd his shield to be oh yeah, you can see a big gash on Cap's arm there. But they CGI'd his shield to be full in the trailer version of this shot right here.
No. You know what I'm reminded of when that happened? You remember that one scene in TFS when Trunks' sword got broken?
Oh yeah.
That's
Everyone
what
was
I'm
like,
reminded of.
oh shit.
It's oh, don't worry, it's just Cap shield. It's unbreakable. There's no way that thing would. Oh no!
Now we got the rest of got the entirety of the Black Order, as
Hey,
well
or
as
Super Giant.
Beam down
Chitauri
below,
Giant.
Mr. Scott.
Chitauri and an Outrider army.
Ah, we're
The
Super
odds
Giant.
are ever against in the favor of Steve Rogers. And
But
what does he
remember what
do in response to this?
What he's been
he
doing
can do.
since that first fight we saw him in.
He
Gets
can do this
right
all
back up.
day. He can do this all day.
He looks down at his arm.
Tightens the strap on the shield.
That shot right there, they CGI'd the shield to be whole as well. But
He's Captain
you have
fucking
to.
America.
Also, you'll notice that the jagged cut in Cap's shield here, yeah. And here
Yeah,
we see.
that. Yeah, was going to straight up attempt to solo all of these guys, and then we get this.
Yeah, you'll notice the jagged cuts on his shield are matched up with the ones in
Yep.
Age of Ultron.
And he left.
Ooh.
Like, hey, it's like Sam to Doctor Strange before they come through. Is like, hey, can you put the portal on his left? Why? It'll be really
No reason.
fucking
reason.
funny.
Inside
There,
joke.
And
there's
there's the
our
Ugandan Panther.
Bozeman.
And a reprise.
We will show this man the way.
A reprise of the song that we heard at the start when Miss Marvel brought the Benatar back to Earth.
Strange. Change
Oh, would you
Mantis,
look at that? The
Drax,
mask and boots.
Star-Lord, and Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Oh,
You're back.
now Thanos knows your secret identity, Peter.
Not like he
Now
cares.
he's gonna be sitting on the couch flirting with Aunt May by the end of the week.
You know what? Considering
Now
comic book
he's
fans
your new
would
uncle.
do that.
Alex, he ain't Darkseid.
You know, comic book.
He's
fans would
also
probably
not
do that.
Dr. Octavius, so you know.
Yeah. Oh man,
I hope
there's only going to be one
in the-
Doctor Octavius.
Where are the Defenders, by the way?
Yeah.
They don't know them.
Daredevil, Iron Fist,
Yes.
Luke Cage.
fucking
There's Scott.
Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Oh yeah, Rhodey somehow got a new suit, which is all red, white, and blue.
I am
Oh, this
Patriot.
shot.
Oh god. They would never do something like this
And
again.
Cap's about to finally say the thing. Avengers!
Say
Yeah.
the line,
Assemble.
Cap. There he is.
Now, if you'll
This
notice,
is
Remember
the
all the
ultimate
edits that were
show.
made for this scene?
oh yeah,
This is
Just adding it
this.
in like the Lord of the Rings army, as well as the
Yeah.
Batwing and Captain Jack Sparrow for some reason.
yeah. There's so
Yeah.
many.
To your left.
There's so many edits
You-
of this scene.
Hey, you mind if we watch some edits
I'm
after
trying to spot the scene where there's two Ant-Men, and in the scene where Cap's shield is whole, because there's a wide shot where they fucked up and left Cap's shield in one piece, and there's also a wide shot where you can see both Giant Man and regular Ant-Man.
It could be just a walk. I don't know.
Oh, this bit's funny.
Oh,
Oh, give me
no,
that
it's
one.
mine.
You have the little one.
Oh yeah, I sure hope Taika Waititi doesn't forget this when it comes time for Thor to have his next movie. You can have the little one. Keep that in mind. It's gonna be important later.
Ow.
Oh, I thought that superheroes
Spider-Man.
didn't kill people.
Shut the fuck up. Come here and give me a hug.
Oh, I missed you. I missed you, not son.
Yes, it is.
I'm Star Lord. I fucked up, but I'm gonna make it right.
Okay, get off of me.
It would have
That's-
been
This
now.
is embarrassing.
I have some gripes with this particular scene here.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I think it would have been nice if she was like, and she like turned her head, raised her eyebrow. She was like, "Yeah, who are you?" And he says, "Yeah, no, yeah, no, I don't like this."
Yeah.
Nope.
I think it would have
Not
been.
at all.
I think it would have been nice if if his heart kind of sank and was like,
Completely
Oh,
ignoring
no.
Drax.
I mean, Drax is
well,
married.
Drax wasn't exactly available.
Yeah, he's a widow. Oh damn.
And I think it would have been, yeah, it would have been nice if his heart kind of sank and he said, "Well, somebody you used to know, I guess." You know? Cap, as a connoisseur of shitty superhero movies, you don't get to criticize other people's taste in vans.
Yep. Walker is just as guilty of fangirling as Scott is of fanboying.
Okay, yeah, so I think this is at the point.
Won't happen.
Okay, then. Whatever you say, douchebag.
God, I hate time travel.
Yeah, so keep in mind, Ant-Man is small now, and he's over here. And Hope is also in here. Because there's going to be a wide shot of Giant Man out here for some reason. And frankly, if Hank was here as well, we could square that a little bit. But
Give it to me.
I thought you didn't care what my name was.
He suddenly does.
Eh.
I love how they use the suit in this scene.
Oh, hi, Scarlet Witch. Another meme incoming. I don't even know who you are. Kevin Feige, I hate you for confirming that Scarlet Witch could solo Thanos. Come on.
Yeah, no, that's
I mean, she
that
probably could.
completely deflates the tension of this scene.
It does.
Yeah.
Hey, Ma. Oh, here comes Spider-Man, and here comes another. Oh God.
I thought
Peter just has
superheroes didn't
wow.
kill people. Oh, I'm gonna stop making that joke now.
Oh, Peter. Oh, Peter.
Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter. Why are you
Peter.
killing all these monsters?
Why are you killing all these monsters? I thought
Another
superheroes
meme.
didn't kill people.
Again, this movie is a giant meme machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's
And
like quoted like
I
how
don't
many
think the
memes?
MCU has reached anything really. Because it's been like MCU films used to have like shitloads of clips posted. And now it's like it's always in
This is what Strange is doing while everybody
excuse me.
else is off doing something else. Clever use of Mjolnir.
Yep.
Yeah. And also a little reference to Civil War Queens.
Oh yeah. We're about
Oh, we're about to get to one of the
yeah,
cringiest scenes in this whole movie.
I was about to say we're getting to some
Vegeta?
lethal
Next
levels of
level.
cringe here. Bordering on
Totally.
cringe territory. But we're also going to be
Ow! Mother.
yeah. Okay, so keep in mind, Hope is oh, that was Korg.
And
I wish
still
Korg
inside the
had died
van.
here.
I
He's
wish
made of
that
rock, he'll
too.
be fine. Yeah, we all do.
He's made of perishable rock.
You know, I like this one-headed one instead of Captain Marvel. It was Vegeta instead. Would have been
Oh,
the
how
movie would have.
convenient! Where the fuck were you dumb bitch? We could have used you earlier!
Aw, that's not Vegeta.
Yeah, you're
Oh!
the only one who's having that reaction, Rocket. I know it's because you have a thing for short-haired blondes, don't... Yeah, reprise that Captain Marvel leitmotif, Alan Silvestri. It's not gonna make me like her anymore.
Nope.
Damn.
You know, speaking of of scenes that would have been better with Superman in them.
Again, there's
Oh yeah,
Oh god, here comes another meme.
here comes the scene that spawned so much porn.
Oh, the
Captain
Brazzers.
Captain
Logo.
Cougar versus Spider
and
Shota.
yeah, cringe. He
It's
doesn't need your
cringe
help.
shit.
He
Why do
doesn't
we
need
need an
your help.
escort? She does not need an
Okay.
escort!
Mantis, why are you here?
Okay.
Your powers fucking suck.
Three? How did you get here?
Hope,
Look,
why
if
are you
Raven
here?
were if Raven were the empath, I'd understand, but
Raven
but
has other
fuck.
powers. Now,
Yeah, that's
see,
what I
rescue.
mean.
See here, Rescue, Valkyrie, those two make sense to be here. Or Gamora, Hope, and Nebula should be on the opposite sides of the battlefield. Mantis should be cowering in the corner. Cause she can't fight for shit.
And I guess Pepper, I don't know, maybe she'll be with Tony or something. Unibeam.
Ah, the power of woman.
And Thanos won the dang javelin throw. And the judges say
It's
10,
good.
10, 10, 10, 3. God damn God damn it, the Russian judge. Christian youth of Meal Meal right there.
At
I'm
least
helping.
Cap is trying to.
I'm, I'm,
You know, Cap,
I'm
that would have
helping.
worked better if you tried a chokehold on him, because at least he actually needs lungs to breathe.
Yeah, he does have
I mean,
he
he's
does
having
have a
to.
functioning neck, unlike the Ultron bots. Yeah, apparently they're Marvel wanted to have Captain Marvel just tear Thanos to bits, and thankfully that didn't happen. We're about
Yeah,
to see
thankfully.
we're about to see another meme here, a scene that
Yep.
I remember people I'm gonna shut up until
I
so
remember people laughing at this.
yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
People people cheered in the theater when Thanos punched
Ow.
Captain Marvel out of the film.
Nobody
One.
likes Captain Karen. This is the one moment.
Don't fuck it up.
Tony, you
So
better
hit.
know what to do here.
The reprisal of musical cue. Like how the stones are just out of view here.
Yep.
And
Nice
now
little
for the
Always
other
trick.
just out
meme.
of view of both Thanos and the
Everybody shut
audience. A
up.
good little bit of
I
filmmaking.
am inedible.
Oh, yeah. I
What the?
created several edits of this scene set to different music.
Oh
You can
yeah, I remember.
Yes, you can
Okay.
find them over on YouTube for the ones that are allowed on there, and BitChute for the
Shut up.
ones that are not.
And I am Iron Man.
Apparently, they
The
tried
begin.
a couple of different lines for this.
Nice way to
The be-
bookend Tony's character right
Yeah,
there. First thing
I
the
can't,
he
began.
says
I
to
can't
cap
say
off
it
the
would have made sense for them to use any other line.
But I mean,
Now,
it was
for
too
people
perfect.
wondering why it took so long for Thanos to fade away compared to his army, let's just say Tony probably made it so that Thanos would watch as his army crumbles
I mean, I would.
before he
I want him to
where
see.
he
I'd want
fades.
him to see his. I'd want him to see his empire crumbling before his eyes before he finally went away forever.
Kind of.
Does anybody remember the Bully Maguire edit?
I'm
Who gets your rent when you fix this damn door?
gonna
I
put
mean,
some dirt
hell.
in your eye.
We really need to watch new Avengers. I'm just saying, man. Doesn't have to be the rest, but just the last part. Huh. Book ending for Thanos too. Thanos. Thanos died. And, yeah.
I like how it's silent as he
Yeah.
crumbles away. Sometimes nothing is a more effective musical cue than having a piece of music playing.
Oh God.
Now, don't take
Tony,
that
what's
out of
wrong with your
context, James Gunn. Oh yeah,
Tony? What's wrong with
hey
your
Rhodey,
face?
my best friend in the entire world,
Who
who
is
I've
not a
known
scroll in any
who
way,
I've known
shape,
for
or
most of my
form.
life. I'm so glad that you're not secretly a green alien right now. I'm glad that I get to spend my last moments alive with some of the people I care most about.
Let's look at it this
My
way.
best friend, my apprentice, my wife.
If Peter's character was a bit more consistent, and from this movie going into Far From Home, he would have been a bit more dedicated to doing his hero work even on his quote unquote vacation.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
quote Amazing Spider-Man 2 here. They got crime in England.
Of course they do.
Hang on, guys. I need to check and make sure I've got the Amazing Spider-Man 2 ripped, because I need to add something to our, to add something to the soundboard.
Oh my god, man.
Oh boy. Oh.
We'll use it at least as much as we used
John!
in the Lion King video.
It still hits hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
Her.
Like, gee. We will never have a scene like this in the MCU ever again.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
There's never...
Jane, we didn't get the scene where everybody was bowing and then was taking a knee and then Gamora had to leave. So that way we could explain where she went off to.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
The last time I checked, the fucking Guardian ship was still here.
Yeah, so
And everybody's back.
Peter finally goes back to school.
And Ned's
Ned,
there!
Ned.
The CEO of
Best
Sex makes his triumphant return.
The best
Is-
character's back.
is that supposed to be a meme that I'm not familiar with?
It's some dumb fucking joke people made. I don't know how it started. It just showed up one day.
And this is the last time we will be seeing T'Challa in any capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't do the smart thing and recast him. No. They had to off-screen him to death.
I mean, yeah.
Well, that's
Well, I mean,
great. No...
I know it would, I mean, I know it might ruin the legacy, but I feel like the one thing I could give the Flash movie any credit is how they handled the Batman retcon.
Apparently, in 2019, after, at some point in time, yeah, it was July, somebody posted a picture of Jacob Batalon with the caption saying, "I'm the CEO of Sex." And then that just turned into, a thing where people made edits out of that picture of him at the Homecoming premiere. So I don't know. Yep.
We love you 3002, Tony.
That's
Never
the last time we'll hear Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. For now, at
miss him
least.
already.
We'll see
I
him in Avengers Doomsday.
Which is a title we'll be using for a completely unrelated project. Oh,
Yep.
you guys can figure out what that might be. Apparently they were given, only, like, a handful of people were actually told that this was gonna be Tony's funeral, and everybody else was told, that they needed to get dressed for a wedding. Obviously, Tom Holland was not told that this was going to be Tony's funeral.
For good reason.
Yeah.
Even
Notice-
Hank had the decency to show up.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Hank is here. Most of the Guardians are here. Drax has finally put on a shirt.
It was a special occasion.
And this is the real last time we will be seeing T'Challa on screen.
And, let me see.
Barton's family is here.
Yep,
I
Barton's
believe that
family
one kid from
are
yeah,
panning
yeah,
over,
there's that.
and
Yeah,
there's the... Yep,
there's the
there's...
kid that helped Tony in Iron Man 3.
Too
Who,
bad they brought him back.
realistically, should have been the one to
The Ironheart.
pick up
Or, I
things
guess,
later, yeah. Oh, hey, Captain Pantsuit.
And
and
Mr.
Sam.
Fury,
Nicholas J. motherfucking Fury.
who hopefully isn't a Skrull.
Who hopefully isn't
He's
a
not,
Skrull,
I
yes.
think.
Oh, hi,
I don't
Wanda,
know. I
whose
haven't watched.
character will be assassinated later.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I swear, Phase 4 has been a character assassination phase.
Yeah.
We have
The
one
only
good
person whose
movie,
character
and
repaired might have been Spider-Man.
eh,
At least
I mean the
Doctor
guard.
Strange came out alright.
And also I think
look,
most of the
Wanda,
Guardians
if you
have.
need somebody to talk to after where you lost Vision, we're here for you.
Yeah. And if
All right, you could literally just call us at any time,
right.
and
And
we'll
if
make the time for you.
yeah, and if for some reason, like, you know, you need to create a new robot daddy to, you know, put some babies in that oven, you know. Oh, I'm sure we can find a way to accommodate you. You don't have to abduct a small town and imagine that you have children with, you know,
Or,
the puppeteered
break the
corpse of
space-time.
your husband.
Or, break the multiverse.
Or that. Or that.
No more mutants.
And Thor is about to do something that's also stupid.
I like him going off to, you know, to be a hero with the
Yeah, I
Guardians.
don't mind it. Yeah, I
But
don't
I
mind
don't
Thor
like
going
this. I don't like him leaving things with
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
She's
I
gonna
mean, to be
screw
fair,
everything up.
to be fair, what else? Who else would you gonna leave it to be honest? Sadly,
What's her face?
30, third. I don't know.
No, I'm
I guess.
talking about Sif.
Yeah, Sif. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, yeah, I guess there's Sif, and that's about it. Wait, was Sif even in the battle as well?
No, Lady Sif was not in this battle.
Should
She
have
was,
been.
yeah. Well, she was also not, not on, not in with Marvel at this point. She wasn't in the other one.
Now,
Which fat captain are we going to have? Knives might have helped you be useful during that battle, Mantis.
aw, of course.
I would just be like, at this point, get off my ship. Just get off my ship.
Okay,
are we also gonna have like the staff and the cube and the thing,
Yeah.
like the
Hey.
little ball thing? Are those
Oh,
all like nanotech up in the top shelf there? Is that why you got burned up so much more badly than Thanos did when he snapped?
maybe.
Because Thanos' arm at
Hey,
least
look,
still
Bucky.
fucking worked.
You're a good man,
Alright.
Charlie Brown.
How has he not, because he heals with gamma radiation,
How
and
can
gamma
I?
radiation,
You're taking all the stupid with you.
and the gamma radiation, the gauntlet emitted gamma radiation, so logically he shouldn't have taken any damage from that.
Alright, I'm just going to leave this little fan
Hey, you remember
film of
how
what
Captain
happened.
America doesn't age?
Well, he aged
Yep.
slowly.
Yeah, well,
I distinctly remember.
I distinctly remember how Captain America doesn't really age.
Alright, I'm
In the
just gonna
first
leave this
70
little
years.
I'm just gonna leave this little film of what the Cap was doing during that time by some random guy. Really great, worth the watch.
Yes, I love it's just some random guy's man out of time thing that he did.
This is canon. I don't care what anyone says.
I
It's canon to
think,
me.
you know what?
Uh,
And here's something I think would have worked out really well. If they just
Sam, he's already back.
the use of one little licensed track, and we see, oh, there's you can probably put together based on who I am and my taste in movies and music what that licensed track be at this point.
Hmm.
Who
Twilight Zone.
wants to live
Oh, no, Ryan.
forever? Who wants to live forever?
And here we got
Yeah.
old man Steve Rogers.
Yeah, they've added some digital aging to both Old Man Cap's face and voice here, and 70 years around the first time he didn't age, and 70 years around this time he turned into Joe Biden.
Oh,
Wasn't Captain
fucking
America
hell, man.
president?
It's
Return to
just that I
Captain
noticed the
America.
resemblance.
Does this mean Joe Biden's in the MCU now?
I don't know who it would have been, but you know, I think the best. I don't know who'd be
Okay,
president at this point,
Sam.
actually, but I think the
Okay,
best
Sam.
option for them at this point would have been to just have young Steve down there by the river on the bench.
You
And he
know,
just
Okay, Sam. If you ever get tired of the shield, there's a super soldier right there you can hand it off to. You don't need to sell it to some guy named John Walker and then proceed to villainize him,
yeah.
okay? Also,
John Walker,
keep
please
this in
be
mind.
nice
Keep
to
this in
John.
mind. Also, Sam, please, for the love of God, do not uh, be
Uh,
an apologist to
oh,
fucking terrorists.
okay. Oh, go.
Please.
You know, if it feels like it's somebody else's, that might be because it is. Hey, Bucky! Come over here and try out your new shield! Because Bucky was
Yeah.
Captain America before Sam was. And now Bucky will never get to be Captain America.
unless they just had a retcon.
And
But
hopefully the Wakandans won't try to show that they
steal the
don't never
fucking
trusted.
shield and take away the arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't like Captain Falcon and the Winter Wolf. In case
Here
you were
comes
wondering.
here comes one more meme. No, I don't think I will.
Yeah, I legitimately, I really think it would have been heartbreaking to see like just a montage of of Cap throughout the years as he sees,
That's what,
he
and
went,
that's why that's some random.
he went back and he got his
That's,
happy ending, and then he had to keep living,
and that's why I think that some random guy fan film is canon in my eyes. Used to hear any blasphemous about it.
Oh, I love that. I love that one. Random Guy
Anyone who
always
hasn't
does
seen,
really good stuff. Like when his tribute to Stan was perfect.
yeah. If you haven't seen it already, go watch that.
Oh yeah,
It's
here's the
it,
song. It's their song.
he finally gave her that dance.
Yep. And thus ends Avengers Endgame, the last good MCU movie.
Until we got to
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man No Way Home
And Doctor Strange.
and
And
Doctor
then
Strange
after
and the
that,
Multiverse of Madness and
after that,
Deadpool
all
Like
3.
Guardians
downhill.
3.
Yep. After that, all downhill until Deadpool 3, and then we're gonna go back downhill again.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy and Hugh Jackman, and will essentially single-handedly carry Phase 5.
Yep.
He will keep doing this until he's 50.
No, it's
Till
until he's 90.
till you're 90.
Darn it. I was talking about Hugh Jackman, but
Oh,
whatever.
this movie was
I'd
something
say,
else.
I gotta say, I'd have at least 9 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10
Yeah,
at the lowest.
yeah, 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah. It's not perfect, but damn is it good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
In
A
some
good
ways,
end to this. It would have been a good end to this phase, but then we gotta realize that Spider-Man got a second movie.
and a major key reprise of the Endgame leitmotif.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what?
Ooh, Cheese Larson.
I'm telling you, I like the meme, the edit better where it's just Vegeta instead for Superman.
James, next time we see a Gamora, she's a total bitch.
Mm.
Yeah, a completely different character.
Like, imagine,
Yeah.
if you will, for a second, Lois Lane gets caught up in the snap, but Superman's not. And he busts down
I mean, of
through
course
and
Superman.
lands in front of Thanos and says, "She was my world, and you took her from me."
I mean,
But the
considering
thing
that
is,
it's Super,
Alex, you can't have the "I don't even know who you are" line because
We can play
by
with
that
we
point,
can play with the timeline.
but that at that point, Thanos would already know who Superman is
And,
because
2014.
every
We can rewind to like 2012 Thanos,
I
Hi,
say,
William
I was
Hurt.
gonna say my
Was
buddy.
William Hurt even in this film?
I don't think so.
Winston Duke, Linda Cardellini was.
I think this is just crediting pretty much everybody
Yeah,
who has
everybody.
been in the
Yeah,
MCU.
the major characters from both these two films and and Samuel L. Jackson as Nick motherfucking Fury.
Never said the F word yet.
And the founding Avengers have their signatures.
Jeremy Renner, Scarlett Johansson.
Her signature I can actually read. I wasn't entirely sure. Um,
Chris Hemsworth,
Chris has the handwriting of a doctor.
Beta Cuck Mark Ruffalo,
Mr. Steve Rogers.
Chris
AKA
Evans,
the best Chris.
And last but certainly not least, the man who started it all,
And the man who
Robert
might end it
Downey
all.
Jr.
And the man who might end it all.
If they
I'll be
had
right back.
balls, they would have Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. Because that's a thing we get to say now. Not that I'm down on that at all. I'm actually really looking forward to that.
I can see it working.
They could have him do some real serious damage.
I mean, let's be honest. Is it better than the other guy we had for Doctor Doom? The other two Doctor Dooms? Because they were pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, excuse me, Fant Four Stick cuts makes the first two Doctor Dooms look a lot better.
Yeah. And I don't know. And I kind of forgot about what happened with Doctor Doom.
Well, that was in the Roger
The
Corman
OG.
film.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now Corman, I have a feeling Corman probably would have fixed his voice in post if Avi fucking Arad hadn't intervened and made the film fucking get canceled. Thanks a lot, man.
Oh, thanks, you prick.
Avi Arad was the head of Marvel Marvel merchandising and film for 30, 40 years, I think it was. And aside from no, I can't think of anybody aside from maybe Amy Pascal who has done, or Tom Rothman, who has done more damage to Marvel as a brand than Avi Arad has. Maybe Ike Perlmutter? But Ike Perlmutter was also trying to get them to not make Civil War, and his reasoning was kind of fucked, but he also had some decent reasoning on certain fronts. But then again, he's also the reason why I couldn't find a fucking Black Panther figure for years. Because he said he said that, nobody, oh, we can recast Rhodey. Nobody will notice if we get a different black guy. Yeah, Ike, you're a real fucking human gem, you fucking cocksucker.
Racist.
Yeah. Oh no, Ike Perlmutter was like
You get
a combination
you get a pass.
an interesting combination of racist and sexist, but because I think he's also part of the reason why we didn't get a Black Widow movie for as long as we did. But I mean, like, once you had the opportunity to do it, why didn't you make a good one?
Oh, we'll get to it.
Why didn't they do it between fucking Infinity War and Endgame? There's so much shit they could have done between Infinity War.
Yes.
They could have
But
waited.
no.
They could have waited years, man.
Yeah, they could have.
Granted, they shouldn't have, considering what was to come in 2020. But
An unknown virus of unspecified origins.
yeah.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Oh, remember this? I kind of want to show you guys something after this. So, yeah, don't worry, going. Not gonna take too long.
We are just kind of waiting to get through this because there's no end credits scene. Kind of.
Nope.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
people were disappointed at that, but
Honestly,
I
it's
mean,
better
What
what
were
than
you
else?
Endgame.
expecting?
Yeah, what were you expecting? And two, like, what the fuck could we have said?
Yeah, it's over. You can go home now.
Oh, you were expecting a post-credits scene. Maybe teasing an upcoming film.
At this point in time, they could have had Deadpool come out, in his bathrobe.
Yeah. It would be a cute cameo if they actually did that.
What you guys doing? Movie's over. You can go home. I know I butchered the quote. I understand that. I was trying to. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
What now?
Oh, what's the
Nothing.
meaning?
It's just my
What?
fucking throat is still. Just a little bit. I'm just coughing a little bit. I'm not coughing my lungs out like I was a while ago. That's good.
Hmm. Ah, man.
Soundtrack
But still,
album
what?
available on Marvel Music / Hollywood Records. And I
So
own
what are?
both this and the Infinity War soundtracks.
I did find a vinyl case like while during my walk on the mall. I found like a vinyl case of apparently the Infinity War soundtrack. Didn't
Yeah,
buy it,
so
but it was
yeah,
cool.
so here's something really stupid. Disney stopped releasing um physical CDs for their music, and Warner Brothers has as well. Not for like everything. Oh yeah, here's that's a clip of Tony hammering the first Iron Man suit back in Iron Man 1. But so Hollywood Records and Water Tower have both stopped um releasing physical CDs for a lot of their music, but they are still releasing fucking vinyl for movie soundtracks. Sony actually releases CDs, which is why I have the No Way Home score. But
Well,
I
anyway,
don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna stop complaining about this because it's a very niche
we will be
complaint.
we will be back tomorrow with Avatar: The Last Airbender, and join us next week for the actual Mission Impossible movie featuring Henry Cavill.
Yes, indeedy do.
And the week after that, we will be finally ending Phase 3 with Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Iron
So
Boy's
stay tuned
European
for that.
Vacation. That's going in the title, by the way. Iron Boy's European Vacation.
I
I
honestly
better
don't
see.
care at that point.
I better see it. You better get with a good thumbnail, Alex.
Oh, I've got some edits planned for that. I remember. Did I tell you that I essentially had to hold myself hostage to watch that film originally?
No,
Oh yeah. So
no, you
here's what I did. I went to the gym one day. I didn't want to watch it. I just didn't because I didn't have a good time watching the first MCU Spider-Man film. And so what I did was I downloaded a cam rip and I turned off Wi-Fi on my phone and I went to the gym. And that was the only thing I had to entertain me. So I was just watching that while I was on the elliptical and while I was doing squats and stuff. And it was like so that's why I say I essentially held myself hostage because I didn't play anything else until I was
know
done.
what? That's one way. That's one way of getting fuel with your bucket list.
Yeah.
Put yourself hostage and not let yourself leave until you're finished.
Although I have, for some really bad films, I will set them to 2x speed, just so I can get through them, quickly.
Yeah, I heard some movies are better if you do it like that.
Oh, yeah, like The Flash would have been good. I didn't watch The Flash at 2x speed, but I'm just saying, is like, The Flash would have been good if it was half as long. It would have been better if it was half as long. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Sonic, do you have anything you want to promote?
No, not really.
Okay, then. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we'll actually be able to be live then. Bye, everybody.